Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am Marcus and we are Murky Water Central. Hey, what's up everybody? Marcus here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be doing a review on this Xpress 19-foot pro bass boat that I recently bought. When I went to buy a new boat, I looked online, for reviews, and there wasn't that many quality reviews. I'm not saying mine's going to be the best, but explaining certain details and pluses and minuses that I found with the boat after I bought it. And so what I want to do is I want to go over it and kind of touch on some of these pluses and minuses, and hopefully if you out there trying to shop for a new boat, it will help you to determine and decide what's good for you and what may not be as good for you or what you may not like. So y'all follow me. All right, first of all, it is the Hyperlift boat, super Hyperlift hull. I say super Hyperlift hull, all aluminum. Xpress makes these boats, and they really do very well. As you can see, it has the cuts in them. It does very well handling the water, cutting the water. Rides very smooth, gets up on step very quick. I will say, in far as turning ability, it does very good. You have to keep it trimmed to its the speed. You can't just, I don't know that you can on any boat wide open, trimmed all the way up and turn, and the boat really stay in the water. So that's the first thing. The hull is all well, and I'll go over some things on the inside. All well. It is very, very sturdy. I haven't found any problems with it, so that in itself is a good thing. No concerns with the hull whatsoever. This is the X19, so very good boat. Floats very well, very stable. You see the trailer here, I got it on double axle. I didn't order this boat. I actually bought this boat as it is. The place that I bought it at, they put it on a double axle, tandem axle trailer, and they equip it with the 175 on the back instead of the 150. This boat is rated for 200, but it came equipped with the Yamaha Show VMAX 4-stroke, so very good. It does have the Pro Hijacker Z-Lock jack plate on it. It is a manual, it is not the hydraulic, which, like I said, I didn't order it, so it came as is. It does have adjustable jack boat. You just break those bolts loose and then crank on that, help it along with a little jack, but other than that, it's pretty good. And then like I said, on the trailer, it's real sturdy. It is back track trailers, and they very good, very easy. The boat comes on the trailer very well. You pull up to you put it in the water all about a foot of those top boards, and it don't matter how you come in, it self-aligns. The boat, when you get it on the boards, the boat self-aligns, and you can pull it right up and drive it right up to the mark. My wife actually puts this boat on the trailer, so that's a plus too. The boat and the trailer are very, very well matched, and I have no complaints about that at all. Pulls well with those double axles, and also too, it does have brakes on the front axle, which is pretty cool. A lot of trailers don't have that, but this trailer is equipped with front brakes, and it's an electric brake, and it's very, very responsive. I pull it with a 2500 or with my wife's Yukon, but it very well good. They do come equipped with a power tech from the dealership that I bought it from, which was H&M Marine in Crowley, Louisiana, and pretty good. It's a 23 pitch prop. I did have to do some adjusting here on the jack plate, get it up to get to 58 to 6100 RPM for the speed, and it does. I've put it up to about 60 miles an hour already, which top speed I think they said was 62 miles an hour. I haven't gotten that fast, but it does very well. 23 pitch prop. I've already tested a 21 on there, and it probably can use a 21. It runs about 6100 with the 23, and about 60 miles an hour. I could probably get a little more out of it, but very responsive. Pulls up on the water pretty good, very quick out the water, good hole shot, and very good. Actually, the boat, you even in the rough water, you get it up and get it high, get it up on them high above the break of the waves, and it really rides smooth. Good boat. Can't complain about the boat, the ride, and the handling part of it. But other than that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get on the inside, and there's a couple of things that I want to go over real quick that I found after I bought the boat. I didn't order the boat, but after I bought the boat as is, some things that I think will help everybody to if they ordering one, or if they trying to decide to order one, what to look for. So y'all come with me. First of all, you can see the deck right here. It is equipped with that sea deck, which is very nice, very soft. Me and my wife fish on it very comfortably. I will say though, here in Louisiana, even with this sea deck, you can, but it's still kind of warm during the summertime, walking around barefooted. But it's comfortable. It really is comfortable. You can wet it, cool it off, do what you want with it. It cleans very well. It does grip pretty good. It actually grips better than the deck itself here down on the floor, which is just the same stuff that's here on the edges and whatnot. Kind of a you know, painted rough stuff, but it's pretty good. And then the back here, it's got the same thing. I put a top on it because it gets so freaking hot, but the back has plenty enough deck, has the sea deck all around. Very, very comfortable. Very comfortable boat to fish. Has a lot of room. It comes standard with the one console and then 3 seats. Actually, one little one in the middle. And actually, it does have the it has a seat here in the front with the pole that you can raise it, or a lean post seat, you know, fishing style on the front, and one for the back. So it's pretty good. It has this little compartment right here, stainless steel ice chest, will you? Holds pretty good. It's not the greatest for holding ice, but it works. And then this seat right here lifts up, and it also has a little, actually this one holds pretty good. You can put, I've put 12 waters in there, cold drinks. What I usually do is I put cold drinks and food right up in here, so I don't have to carry an ice chest. It's pretty good. And then here underneath the driver's seat, the driver's seat and the passenger seat is storage, which is pretty good. And then right here in the live well compartment, we have dual live well, which also has equipped with the diffuser, oxygenator, aerator, what you want to call it. And it also has the recirc system on it, so you can actually click the buttons on aerator, and it will fill water in and pump water out. You can change the valve to recirculate right in the box if you want, which is pretty good. Very, very adaptable to circulating water and keeping fish alive. I've kept fish in there overnight and come back the next day and take them out, and they were still good. So very good there. And you have side compartments, which is pretty good. Has plenty of storage. One on both sides in the back. And then you have this compartment right here, has a little tray. And I'm gonna take this out real quick if I can. And this is really just the battery box, which I really like. It has the maintainer, the digital MK315D with 3 batteries, 2 to the trolling motor, 1 to the main supply, and they are all hooked together on the maintainer, so that you don't have to. You just plug up a wire on the back here. You plug it up, and everything's being charged at one time. So it's pretty good. And then on to the front. Ooh, it's hot. All right, we have this compartment here. See, I keep my bait and tackle. That's where I keep all my tackle at. Plenty of storage there. And then here on another box, we keep a couple of life jackets and different anchor and whatnot. And then on this side, it has a 10 rod holder, divider, I guess you could say, which is it's pretty good. I will talk about what I don't like about it here in a minute. But then we have also here in the front, you have the complete full trunk, like most of the bass boats have. You can keep most of everything in there. So the boat did come equipped with hot foot, and it came equipped with the Humminbird 9-inch SI. So it's the all-in-one 9-inch Humminbird. Now I've actually added, since then, I've added another 9-inch Humminbird, the DI, to the front, and then I've included the Humminbird 360 image transducer with it. And this boat came equipped with the Fortrex 80-pound thrust. Pretty good, 24-volt system, really good. And then I linked the two units together, the front unit and the dash unit for the Ethernet. So everything I see here, my wife can see on the back as well when she's standing back there fishing. It does have the foot control countersunk into the boat, which makes it really nice. Don't slip around, don't move. There is also, you can put it on instantaneous or momentary, whatever you want. You can actually use it like, because the Fortrex doesn't have the iPilot on it, you can actually use this pretty much do the same thing. So it's pretty good. I adjust it, I use it a lot. It has a power trim button up here on the front, so if you by yourself and you forget to pick it up, whatever, you don't have to go back there to the steering wheel and trim it up. And there's one on the motor. So the inside of the boat is very spacious, very good, very user-friendly. I've fished 3 people in here already. Me and my wife mostly fish this, but it's pretty good, very comfortable, very sturdy, very wide. It has the 8-foot top across the top, so very good. Tilt steering. It does have the Pro trim on it here, and power button, navigation, bilge, aerator, recirc, accessory, and then it also has storage engine, so I can actually turn the lights on all inside of the boxes, everything comes on. So that's pretty much everything up here on top, and it's very, very comfortable. Now we're going to talk about some of the things that I found that I didn't know when I bought the boat, I wasn't aware of. Probably if I would have, I'm glad I didn't order a boat, and because if I didn't know that and I would have ordered a boat and it would have came some of the things that I'm fixing to talk about, I probably would have been a little bit ticked off. There's some, not ticked off, but there's some things about it that, excuse me, I gotta get some water. There's some things about it that really don't make sense to me, and we'll talk about it a little bit. For instance, here, I'm gonna come back down to here. All right, these boxes, they're all lined with carpet on the inside. Every compartment in here is lined with carpet, okay? And it's, I mean, for a bass boat, you know, I guess it's expected that all the bass boats should be lined with carpet. Now, most of the bass boats don't have this sea deck. It actually has carpet on it, but these have carpet in them and sea foam on top, which is it's fine. It's great. I'm not complaining about that. But the problem with it is this boat compared to as maybe like a Ranger. I've seen some boats online, like the Rangers and some of the Nitros. Actually, just the Ranger. I don't even know about the Nitro. But they actually have a fan installed, a ventilation system installed inside the hulls right here. So what happens is, whenever it rains, or it's getting really, here in South Louisiana, it's really humid. The inside of this, the carpet gets wet. And even when I wash my boat, so what happens is the water comes here, and I don't know if it's not draining good or what, but some kind of way the water gets in there. On every one of these, I guess it fills up. It doesn't drain fast enough through all the little cracks and crevices that it needs to. See, there's a little hole right there, just a little slit where it would drain at. It doesn't drain fast enough, and it runs over the lip and goes inside the boxes inside the carpet. And inside these seats right here as well, you can see where it's been, where the water has been. When I wash it, the water sits up, but the inside of this gets completely wet. Everything gets wet. Even in these little buckets right here, there's a hole right here for the water to drain to, and I guess go in the hull. Well, the water doesn't always drain through there. It ends up inside the hull in here. So that is one of the things that I've noticed that I don't particularly care for. The inside of the hull does actually get wet and holds moisture. Now, not a big deal, it's all aluminum. And at the end of the day, you leave them open a little while, let them dry off, no big deal. But that was one of the things that I didn't know. Now, if I would have to order a boat today, I would order it with just this and no carpet inside these compartments, because it stays wet. That's about the only thing that I found inside the boat that I don't care for. Whew, it's hot. It is burning up. South Louisiana heat. Other than that, the inside of the boat is, as far as the layout and the actual the comfortability of it, it is great. It is great. Another thing it does have is these rod and reel holders here, one on each side. Plenty of room. The seats come out like every other one. And there is a couple of rod holders here. You stick your rods, fasten them there, so it's pretty good. As far as on the back of the boat, it's very, very roomy. I take this off when I'm bass fishing most of the time, but just for riding around sometimes and whatnot. The top is very good. It does come equipped with a 45-gallon tank. This thing is crazy good on fuel. I've went so many times, ride, you know, 5 or 6 trips on the same tank of gas. Of course, it's 45 gallons of gas. Crazy good on gas. The 175 is very, very economic. So I really enjoy it. I really enjoy that. Now, the other thing that I did notice with this boat that probably it's not a big deal, but when I bought it, they had the power. They had the jack plate right here. I don't know if you can see it. The jack plate was all the way down flush. You can see the holes right there from the dealership, and they told me that that's the way it should be. Well, all the way trimmed down, I wouldn't get no more than about 36, 37 miles an hour out of it. So what I'm telling you is, it's not that it's right or it's wrong. You adjust the jack plate and find out where it needs to be according to what prop you have and how you want your boat to run. Mine didn't perform as well as I thought it should, as well as I was reading about from the Express manufacturer what it should put out. It wasn't getting it. I wasn't getting but about 5,200 RPM, trimmed all the way up. And then when I would trim it all the way up, I couldn't turn with it at all. It would start porpoising and it kind of teeter-totter. It kind of gets funky out there on the front end if you ain't got that jack plate set right and in the right position. Other than that, the things that the thing that I said about the carpet is what I don't particularly like. I wish they would have just left it, you know, to spray and not put carpet inside the hull, because it does sweat. It does hold a little bit of moisture in there, and you gotta let air out. Myself personally, I'm probably gonna just put an exhaust fan in there and cut some holes, make some vent, and try to ventilate the air out. Other than that, it's fine. It's got plenty of room. Compared to the X19, the only difference was a little bit of extra room right here in the front. They had a little bit more room right here in the front, and obviously enough. The 21 came with the 200 on the back, or the 250 maybe, I'm not sure. I think the 200. But other than that, the boat is awesome. It does have a lot of storage. It does have very good bilge system on it, and very responsive. Once I got it adjusted and got everything set up to my likings as far as coming out the hole and actually running fast on the water. Now that I have it set, I'm getting 6,100 RPM and I'm getting 60, 61 miles an hour, and the boat is solid. It don't teeter-totter. It doesn't, I'm not scared to turn it and it slip out. It does very, very well on the water. So if you're looking to buy a X19, an Express, whatever kind of boat, because even the bay boats have the same carpet. They have the same thing. Inside the boxes is carpet. Inside the storage is carpet. Unless you tell them you don't want carpet there, it's coming like that. So that's one of the things that I did. I would have done if I would have ordered it, if I would have known. All right, another thing while we're talking about it, this floor is just the spray, the same stuff that is on the side and all over on the boat. Well, when it gets wet, you got to be careful. If you step down from off of there onto here on a wet surface, bare feet, or even with the flip-flops or the Crocs or whatever your preference is in the boat, you got to be careful. It's pretty slippery, so just make sure you pay attention to that. That's the only two things I wish they would have put in SeaDek in the actual flooring, like they did all over the rest of the boat, because it is very, very, very wet. Slippery when it's wet, I'm sorry. Ooh, it's hot. Look at that cup. What you think about that cup? Well, that's a nice cup. Y'all hit me up about that cup. I'll tell you where I got that at. But anyway, so all in all, I wanted to just get with everybody on this and just talk briefly about that. I'm not going to get into fish finders and trolling motor options and different things like that. That is a whole different story. That's a lot to talk about. But anyway, as far as the boat goes in general, here inside the boat, on top of the boat, the sea deck, the carpet, the compartments, everything, and the actual performance of the boat is what I wanted to talk about. The boat handles very well. It's plenty enough motor for this boat. 60 miles an hour is fast. I think it's fast. I came from an older model bay boat, a 2004, and so I didn't have a nice boat like this. This is my first brand new boat, and I wanted to take the time to get to know my boat and get to know it inside and out before I actually take it out on, you know, start recording fishing trips, because that's important. And I will get back to fishing, but this is what I wanted to do today, just talk about this Xpress boat and, you know, the things, the features in it that I found was not critical, but the carpet and the sea deck and all of that, which is, it's fine. It's awesome. I love it. So I hope this helps. If y'all looking to buy an Xpress boat, that's the things that I would pay attention to. Other than that, everything is, the boat is very, very impressive for an aluminum hull, and for the price, it is very, very affordable. For the price, I was very impressed compared to buying a fiberglass hull. I'm not going to say compared to, because there is no, I don't think there's a comparison between an aluminum Xpress and an all-out fiberglass Ranger. There's not a compare. I don't think there's a comparison there. So, but anyway, going back to that is the boat in a nutshell. Very, 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 very reliable. I love the boat, and I hope this video helps y'all. So, if y'all in the market to buy a boat, that's some things y'all look at. Y'all know it inside and out right now. So, if y'all got any questions, just feel free to ask. Drop me some comments at the bottom. And if y'all haven't already subscribed, man, hit that subscription button. Hit the share button. I'm going to get back to some fishing here shortly, and we'll bring out some more videos. Y'all come and join us. Thank you.